English Mastiffs are really big and friendly dogs that have been around for a very long time. They are known for being some of the largest dogs in the world. Even though they look huge and strong, they are very gentle and kind, which is why people love them so much. They have many interesting traits, from being part of history as war dogs to starring in movies. Let's take a look at 10 interesting facts about English Mastiff dog breed. Number 10. World record holders. The English Mastiff is known for being one of the biggest types of dogs in the world. Sometimes they even set records for their size. One of the most famous Mastiffs was a dog named Zorba. He was so big that he set a world record. Zorba weighed 343 pounds, which is as much as about 5 10-year-old kids together. Plus, he was over 8 feet long from the tip of his nose to the end of his tail. That's longer than most sofas. Because of their huge size, Mastiffs are really noticeable, and people often talk about them. Zorba made it into the Guinness Book of World Records, which is a book that keeps track of all kinds of world records. When you think about dogs, you might picture a furry friend that you can hug and play with easily. But with a Mastiff like Zorba, you'd find that giving him a hug would be a big adventure because of how large he is. Number 9. War dogs. A long time ago, English Mastiffs were used as war dogs. This means they helped soldiers during battles. The soldiers back then didn't have modern weapons like guns or tanks. Instead, they used animals to help them fight, and Mastiffs were perfect because they are so big and strong. The Roman legions, who were famous soldiers from Italy, really liked using Mastiffs. They brought these dogs with them when they went to fight in other countries. The Mastiffs would wear armor and help protect the soldiers. Their job was to scare off the enemy and protect their human friends. Because they were so good at their jobs, Mastiffs became famous as brave and powerful dogs. They helped the Romans win many battles. People remembered how good these dogs were in wars, and that's one reason why Mastiffs are still known as strong and protective dogs today. They have a long history of being loyal and brave, always ready to look after their families. Number 8. Gentle giants. Even though English Mastiffs are some of the biggest dogs in the world, they are known for being very gentle and kind. They may look huge and strong, but they have soft hearts and love their families. That's why people call them gentle giants. Mastiffs are very calm and patient, especially around children. They like to stay close to their owners and enjoy being part of the family. Even though they are strong enough to knock things over, they are usually careful and don't mean to cause trouble. They don't bark too much unless they feel like they need to protect their home. Because of their loving nature, Mastiffs make great pets. They may be big, but they are not aggressive unless they sense danger. Instead of attacking, they often just stand in front of their family to keep them safe. People who own Mastiffs say they are like giant teddy bears, big, warm, and always ready to cuddle. Number 7. Guardians by nature. English Mastiffs are naturally good at keeping their homes and families safe. They have a special instinct to protect, which means they are always watching out for any danger that might come close to their loved ones. Even though they are very gentle, they take their job as protectors very seriously. Because of their large size and strong appearance, Mastiffs are very good at scaring away strangers or anyone who might be a threat. They don't usually need to bark loudly or act aggressively. Often just the sight of them is enough to make people think twice before coming too close. Mastiffs are very smart when it comes to protecting their home. They know how to be calm and quiet, but they are also very alert. If they sense something wrong, they will stand in front of their family or block the way to keep danger out. They are loyal dogs who always stay ready to look after the people they love. This makes them excellent guard dogs, trusted by families all over the world. Number 6. Impressive litters. English Mastiffs are known for having very big families. When a Mastiff has puppies, she usually has a lot of them at once. On average, a Mastiff mom will have about 8 puppies, but sometimes she might have even more, like 10 or more puppies in one litter. Having so many puppies means that Mastiff moms need to take good care of a lot of little ones at the same time. These puppies are pretty big even when they're born compared to other dog breeds. They grow very fast and need a lot of food and space to play and sleep. Families who raise Mastiffs have to make sure they have everything ready for such a big litter. They need a lot of puppy food, big spaces for the puppies to explore, and lots of love and attention to help them grow up healthy and strong. It's a lot of work to take care of so many puppies, but it's also very fun to see them play and grow. Number 5. Slow to mature. English Mastiffs take a little longer to grow up compared to many other dog breeds. They reach their full size and maturity when they are about 3 to 4 years old. This is quite a bit slower than many smaller dogs, which might become adults by the time they are 1 year old. Because they grow so big, it takes more time for their bodies to fully develop. During this time, it's important for Mastiff puppies to get the right kind of food that helps big dogs grow properly. They also need gentle exercise to build their muscles and bones without hurting their large bodies. Even their brains take a bit longer to mature. This means they might act like puppies, playful and a bit clumsy, for a longer time than other dogs. Mastiff owners need to be patient and keep training their dogs gently and consistently. By the time they are fully grown, Mastiffs turn into wise, calm, and strong dogs, ready to be gentle giants in their homes. Number 4. Famous in pop culture. English Mastiffs have made their mark not just in homes, but also in movies and TV shows. They often appear as the loyal and protective companion because of their impressive size and noble look. This makes them perfect for roles where they need to look imposing or act as guard dogs. One of the famous Mastiffs you might know is Fang from the Harry Potter series. Fang is Hagrid's big drooling pet in the movies and books. Even though he looks tough, he's actually quite gentle and scared of a few things. This role shows how Mastiffs can look intimidating but be very sweet and friendly in reality. Mastiffs also appear in other kinds of stories, like historical movies or shows where they fit right in because of their ancient lineage. They add a sense of history and strength to the scenes they are in, making them memorable characters. People enjoy seeing them on screen, where they often steal the scene with their large presence and heartwarming actions. Number 3. High maintenance. Owning an English Mastiff comes with some special responsibilities because of their enormous size. They need a lot of food every day to keep their big bodies healthy and strong. Just imagine, a grown Mastiff can eat around 6 to 8 cups of dog food every single day. Besides needing more food, Mastiffs also have higher healthcare costs. They are prone to certain health issues like hip dysplasia, which is a common problem in large dog breeds. This condition can lead to pain and difficulty moving around, and treating it can be quite expensive. Their size also means they need more space to live comfortably. A small apartment might be too cramped for them. They need a big bed to sleep on, and they should have plenty of room to move around both inside and outside the house. Taking care of a Mastiff can be more costly than caring for a smaller dog, but many people find it's worth it. Mastiffs are loyal and loving pets, and they bring a lot of joy and protection to the homes they live in. Number 2. Record droolers. English Mastiffs are famous for something a bit funny. They drool a lot. If you decide to have a Mastiff, you should be ready for some slobber, especially after they eat or drink. Their big jowls and lips are made in a way that doesn't hold in all the saliva, so it tends to dribble out. While some might find this trait a bit messy, it's just a part of what makes a Mastiff a Mastiff. They can leave a bit of drool on your clothes or furniture, but Mastiff owners usually get used to having a towel handy to wipe it up. It's a small price to pay for having such a loyal and protective friend. Their drooling can also be a sign of excitement or anticipation, especially when they see food or want to play. It's one of those quirks that dog lovers often learn to laugh about and accept. Owning a Mastiff means embracing all their traits, drool included, and many people wouldn't have it any other way. Number 1. Ancient origins. The English Mastiff is one of the very oldest types of dogs that people have known about. Long ago, even before things like cars and phones were invented, these big dogs were around. In fact, people started noticing them way back when the ancient Egyptians were building pyramids, around 3,000 years before Jesus was born. In Egypt, people drew pictures of these huge dogs on the walls of their buildings. They also carved images of them into stone. These pictures show us that the English Mastiff was important to people a very long time ago. They looked a lot like the Mastiffs we see today, which means they haven't changed much over thousands of years. People in other old places like Rome also knew about these dogs. The Romans thought these big dogs were very strong and brave, so they used them to help in battles. Even back then, everyone could see that these dogs were special because of their size and strength. So this was all about today's video. Do let us know your thoughts and comments. Please subscribe to The Amazing Dogs. Thank you for watching.